hi to those that are present already. Alicia will join in a minute and she will make a better picture. I know you can't see my head right now. I have cut 1 kilogram of potatoes and I made them in cubes, and I'm gonna boil them for 20 minutes. They're right here next to me. So that's the first step. We have about 5 minutes left. Grab a fork and just check that they're ready. So this is the first step to make my mom's gnocchi, as I promised. It's a fairly easy recipe to make. We're not gonna add a sauce today. We're just gonna freeze them. So I'm gonna show you how to cook them, how to pre-boil them, and then you can freeze them. Put them in the freezer. They can stay there up to 2-3 months. And you can add them to the sauce and cook them anytime you want to. So I got a few fires going on here. I hope everyone is staying safe. I can't see who's connected, but in any case, let's start with the ingredients. 1 kilogram of potatoes, 300 grams of flour, okay, and that's about it. And then you need your hands. That's all you need. It's a good exercise. It's very easy to make. It's gonna take us about 25 minutes to have flour to complete the thing, and then I'm gonna show you how to freeze them. And if somebody wants to eat them tonight, don't freeze them. Just keep them out with abundant flour so they don't stick together. It's a very important little step there. I'm just gonna check on these potatoes that seem to be close to be ready. Today, for the first time in weeks, I actually went out. Was in the sun. Hi, my wife is back. She's making. She's doing the laundry actually, and she's gonna take charge of the.
Yeah, I'm the slave in the house.
She's gonna take charge of the video. So I'm gonna use my fork just to check the consistency. You don't want it to be too soft, but you want it to be
Srettan úzkos, Tanya Gobin.
to a certain level. You wanna come here and show what's going on in that pan, please?
Oh yeah.
Let us know if you have any questions at any time. I hope that I can answer them. So that's about. It's a little. I'm actually cheating. It's a little less than 1 kilo. I'm doing 800 grams, but I proportion everything with it. But you just to make it easy for you, the right proportion is 1 kilogram of potatoes and 300 grams of flour. Okay, and that's about it. We have 2 minutes left of boiling.
Alessio Miali, Enrico Primar,
Ciao Enrico.
Joanne Pad.
Still in your job tonight, Enrico. I hope you're staying safe. We're bored, so we'll do anything to kill time while we're waiting to be able to go out again.
Elena, DG.
Ciao Elena.
Michele Ingraslino, Alessandro Lauretti,
Napo. Ciao Napo.
Sylvia, wine, you need to drink while making gnocchi.
That's
Carolina, ciao Carolina.
That's true. You need to drink. I'm gonna grab that in a second.
Livio.
Who's Livio? Livio who?
Livio Suman.
Aha, another chef.
Yeah, Max Cipi, hai capito? E Max, che patate usi? Che patate usi? Max ti chiede.
You can use any type of potato you want, really. Somebody says that the red ones are the best. Some other people say that the russet are the best. So
Tanya thinks you should start a cooking show. Aha!
Well, let's see how it goes today. I think we're ready. I'm going to move the potatoes from the steaming pan here.
Are you making a sauce?
No, not sauce today. Next time I'm gonna make the sauce. Today I'm gonna show you.
And Catalino is watching.
Ciao, Ann. Come stai?
Opa.
So this is about it.
Joint with the vino selection for every meal. You guys would be great.
So this is about it. I'm going to lay them on my baking mat here. I'm gonna put some light, smashing them down, soft them down. They're still a little hard. You definitely want them to be cooler for a number of reasons. First of all, your hands. You want to keep your hands safe. So this is boiling temperature right now.
I have some people drinking wine while they're watching you.
Ooh, who's drinking?
Silda.
Oh, Silda.
Oh, Fabio Angelini.
Oh, finally.
Ciao, Fabio. Raffaella. Sabrina Coronacci. I'm sorry if I'm butchering people's names.
Are you guys hearing us okay?
Can you hear us? Raffaella just said ciao.
Ciao, Raffaella. Are you in LA?
Joanne, I'm drinking Prosecco. Fabio, what up? Tanya Gobin's like, this is fun.
I'm gonna do something very important now. Wash my hands. I just washed my hands again. It's still a little hot, so I'm gonna just move them around so they can cool down a little more. I'm gonna add some salt. Not a lot of salt.
About how much salt would you say?
Just watch me. A piacere. As much as you want, but don't make it too salty because then eventually you're gonna have salt in the sauce. So you always have to balance. Whatever this applies to pasta as well. When you make a sauce, you always have to keep in consideration that you're gonna have salt in the sauce. Like when you use anchovies, you always want to be careful with how much sauce you put. Okay? That's one example. Not that we're gonna be using anchovies. So this is like at a decently warm temperature right now. I'm just gonna try to collect all my stuff here so I don't make a mess.
Ciao Andrea from Toscana. Alessio's brother's watching from Tuscany.
And keep it clean. Ciao Nai. Come state? Okay, so here I have my flour. Again, it's 1 kilogram of potatoes, boiled potatoes, and 300 grams of flour. If you're not familiar with this measuring, translate it into ounces, translate it into anything that you want to translate it into. Now I'm gonna start the real game. We put some salt, we boiled the potatoes for 20 minutes, I got my flour ready, I added some salt, and now I'm just gonna start having some fun, okay? So I'm gonna grab some of the flour, just put it around.
How much flour do you have in
top.
that bowl?
I have 300 grams, okay? And then I'm gonna start doing this with my hands, okay? I'm gonna start mixing it. This is gonna be the real fun part, okay? And also the messy one if you're not careful. It's very important that you cool down the potatoes. Very important. And then you start mixing, you know.
Massimiliano from Rome. Ciao Masso.
Eccolo qua. This is going to be a little bit of a growing process. especially initially. It's actually pretty good for your hands too. And you will feel that the potatoes are still humid, and as the humidity comes out, you want to add more flour. You want to have flour around the whole time, because you learn that flour is important also in order to make sure that when the gnocchis are made, they don't stick to each other.
Pietro Orsini is waving and watching. Alessandro Ugolini.
So this is about what this is going to be for the next few minutes. It's hard to, then you see these pieces of potato that are less cooked. You can smush them or you can take them out.
It's a good workout.
It's a great workout.
Massimiliano Chiodi is watching you.
Ciao Shisho! And now this is the part where you want to increase the workout. Video then is going to stay online, and if you decide to make them eventually, you can watch it again. Next time we're gonna make a sauce. Need some music. Vero?
Yeah. But not right now. I'll be your music.
And sing un po', cazzo.
Well,
I like to cook with wine. Sometimes I
think your refrigerator is stocked. No,
you think we got enough food in there? Starting to feel very nice. The workout on it is very important. The way that we maneuver it. My mom would really spend a lot of time doing this.
That's what she said.
Amore.
Sorry.
Little vino. Ok. Abbiamo. We have a mattarello. Okay, so I'm gonna start from this. Okay, and I'm going to flat it down. To about, the thickness of a hand, a finger.
What finger?
Again, make sure you are constantly keeping the whole thing.
Oh, guys watching.
Well, about time.
The Valley Boy has come aboard.
Okay. That's about it. A little more flour. And then grab a nice knife.
Hey Siri. No, not Siri. Hey Google, play some Italian music.
Google is
Here's a Google Play music station.
Google is
Classical
definitely listening.
Italiano, Norte.
What is it? Hey Google, turn it down. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the whole thing in slices. Okay.
How wide?
About 1 centimeter long. Okay. Because then I'm gonna roll them. Remember, you're gonna roll them so you can always make it a little thicker. There you go. Okay.
And Papa loves you, Guy.
So I'm gonna start with this. Just gonna roll them down. It doesn't have to be perfect. And remember, they also don't need to have like an exact same size, because when you cook them, first of all, it's nice that you can tell that they're homemade and they're not bought in some store.
Ciao Rita from Rome.
And then the other thing is, when you boil them, the way you boil, with the way you cook the gnocchi, always you put them in water and then they're ready when they come up. So the smaller ones will come up quicker. There's no danger of overcooking some of them. So this is what I do. I just roll them and then put them back in the middle, and I grab another line. Believe it or not, we are almost done. Got some water boiling there. I'm going to show you how to freeze this, which is, because you want to make some quantity of it. Okay, so this is what's going to happen now. I'm just going to start cutting them. Just going to take this first line out. I'm going to add some flour, because I can already tell that some sweating has started again. Okay, so this is about the size that you want to make them.
How big would you say that size is?
Well,
Show your finger.
Compare it to my finger.
Okay. I will, Guy, at the end, but I gotta concentrate.
That's it.
Buona Pasqua, Rita. I'm all about the size, Guy.
So keep cutting them. That's it, they're all done. These are your gnocchi, they're ready. Just add a little bit of flour. I'm gonna finish my other dough later. And now I'm gonna show you how to freeze them. It's very easy.
You have to sing happy birthday twice.
Happy birthday to you. Now we're gonna freeze it. Gonna add a little salt in the water. So my water is boiling, which will allow me to cook the gnocchi. Three. I think they can figure out how to put some gnocchi in the water. Okay, so they're starting to come up. This means that these are the smaller ones already, as you see. Very simple. You can leave a little bit of the hot water so they don't stick.
Someone made a comment that your socks are not kitchen proof.
Who made a comment?
Oh no, I can't find it.
I know.
And Guy wants to know why your accent's different than his.
Because it's from Naples. Okay, so there'll be a point where a lot of them are gonna come up, because again, this only has to do with the size of the gnocchi, and we are very close to the end.
How many minutes in the boiling water?
And again,
not nipples, guy. Naples.
there is not a precise time. You just see them when they come up at the top of the water. It means that they are cooked.
Beatrice Angelini is asking, do you remember the ones that her grandmother made with gorgonzola?
I totally remember that, and I love them, but she used egg. I don't use egg. So that's it. They all came up. But I do miss your grandma's food. Oh my God, it was amazing. What we're gonna do, we're gonna grab a little bit of sunflower oil.
That's Croatian sunflower oil, FYI. Oh,
Very-
you're putting water in there?
Yeah, it's very important that you bring it down to a good temperature.
Fabio made those last night with gorgonzola and pistachio.
This is
at
the
time of
result
day.
that you're gonna do, okay? These are the ones that we made
Froze.
and froze last week. Okay, so when you cook this, you need to boil them again, just like we just did now. So I'm putting some more cool water, and I'm just gonna let them cool a little more until they're down to room temperature. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep working on the remaining dough because I'm gonna freeze more.
Future loves it.
Oil, not a lot because I already put it before. And now this is the most delicate part. And then
Hamid said the authentic accent makes me watch even more. I miss you guys.
This is really easy to make. I just distribute it as proportionally as I can. Okay.
He's thirsty.
Who's thirsty?
You are. Here. Take a sip.
Salute. Buono. This is a $9 bottle of wine.
But it's a great everyday drinking wine.
I'm not gonna tell you where I got it, otherwise you're gonna buy it all and there won't be any left for me. Okay, so look at this bag. I'm flattening it down. See? Try to take all the air out.
Don't worry, Guy. When I see you, I'll spank you since I'm your mama.
So, to recap, 1 kilo of potatoes. Peel them, cut them in cubes, boil them for 20 minutes, add 300 grams of flour.
Ciao, Riccardo.
Then you work it for about 20 minutes, cut them and then roll them in pieces like this. Ta 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 ta.
Fabio wants you to tell him about the wine.
Then you boil them in water with a little bit of salt, cool them down, add some sunflower oil and freeze them. Or otherwise, boil them and put it in a sauce. The next time we're gonna do a sauce. So I'm gonna show you how to make a nice meat sauce with this. I think it goes really well. About the wine, this is a Côte de Gascon,
Oh, sorry.
French, 4 different grapes, Sauvignon, Colombard, Uni Blanc, and Gros Masseng. And it's only 11.5. You gotta be careful with this because you drink a bottle, you don't even realize it until you start singing in Napolitan. Okay,
That would be you.
so that could be me. Buona Pasqua, happy Easter to all of you, happy holidays. See you next time.
Kisses to everyone. Happy Easter. Be safe, everyone.